So, day 12, I think, if I'm counting days properly. I made that video this morning about, like, not really feeling that great, and I guess, like, at work, I wasn't as productive as I would have hoped to be, but alright, so I really tried to make this a minute, but we're cutting this at, like, it's not gonna be a minute. After work, I was supposed to hang out with Jimmy for a bit, but then he was like doing stuff, so I was like, I was editing one of the videos, and then I was like, there's still time, and then I went to a park that's like literally like down the street there, and it was a really nice park. I have a video of me like biking one lap around it, and I think it's worth it, but the reason I'm outside here doing this video is because Jimmy's probably sleeping right now. But after the park, we hung out for a bit. We went to the casino, which is like they only had slot machines, but he was like super intrigued about the type of machines they had, considering our conversations about technology and everything. And it was interesting. You have like there's slot machines, and if you win, then you have to play bingo to get the money. It's a very complicated process, but it's like interesting that they have it the way that they do. We passed a few places. I drove with him in his car. It's like an old 95, I think he said it was, pickup truck. I forget if it's Chevy, but it's some pickup truck. But it had that old school vibe, and the type of fabric, the smell, the radio, the everything about it was like throwback. But um, we went to he had a Bluetooth speaker that he had like trouble working a little bit, so like I helped set it up for him, which was cool, just like to do something. We played some cards, we had some great conversations. I feel like like one of the points he mentioned, like he was born in like the late 50s, early 60s, and he saw like technology of advance and like get to where it is today from where it was back then, right? And one of the things we were talking about was like when he in the 80s, I think he said, when he went to New York to visit and was on the Twin Towers, he's just like it's like traveling to the future 10 years back then. So like compared to now, I would say like traveling from here to like a big city like New York would, I don't know, it might be the same like 10 years, but I think it's interesting just to see that the advancements of technology, my hypothesis is accurate in the sense of like the development and application, implementation of technology is very disparate and not equal, right? And I feel like we should do something about it. So I'm here learning, observing, and just like taking in as much as I can, and we'll see what I get to use this information for. But I guess another point I'll say for right now is that the amount that the media skews our perception of America, of real life, is insane to me. Like I knew it was bad before, but I didn't know how bad it was. And I guess like seeing a lot of this firsthand is just like, what the hell are we doing as society, right? There's so much potential for like us to like be better as a country, but we're not utilizing our resources effectively. We're not like working together as a people. Like I don't know, man. Like, alright, for a day video though, like it's too much anyway. But it was like short story long. I got to chill with him for like an evening, night, and it felt nice. He had his one of his trucks at the shop, and the speaker that I helped fix was actually in that truck. So we drove to pick up the truck, and I drove his big truck back. I think that one's GMC, but it's like a really new car. I wouldn't put it past like older than 2023, if that old. But yeah, it's for those of you who don't know me, I like small cars, and I'm rambling again. But anyway, the reason I brought that up, just like, it was nice, and like it was nice to like just do that without recording much of it. So I don't know, a lot of thoughts in my head processing in real time. We'll see where this goes, but you gotta come up with an ending, bro. See you guys.